Heyo.
Hey. Welcome, agents, to Strain 95-FTC of the 0 Point Report. Sorry, I was actually answering a question to somebody in game. The number one broadcast all about the news surrounding the Secret World IP. Today is September 5th, 2024. With me tonight we have Teuton Waffle.
Morning. And you haven't been
to
fixed
you,
yet?
They haven't fixed me yet. Nope.
You're not fixed.
I'm still a big boy. And we have Jimmy the Rabbit.
The hell you say? Can
Hell.
prove nothing.
Aren't you that guy that I saw on the TV one time?
What you're watching on your TV?
Depends. Depends what you've been watching, I guess.
Senator, I have no recollection.
So how are you two doing? It's been a while. Sorry about that. That's all on me. It's been a crazy, crazy month.
It's been 84 years.
It's been forever.
I just had the urge to bust out with it's been 1 week.
It's been 1 month since I talked to you. Fun fact. This is gonna show how gonna date me. But fun fact, I once called into a radio station and it was to try to sing that song as well as you could to win Bare Naked Ladies tickets.
Nice.
And I called in, but I had the song sort of memorized. So I did it no problem. And they were like, awesome. Awesome. How old are you? And I was like, 16. They're like, you're too young. We can't give you the tickets.
No.
I was like, fuck. Almost got free Bare Naked Ladies tickets at the time. I forget what it was. I was in high school, obviously. But it's all good. So welcome.
Back in the day.
We're here, of course, in the Secret World. Talking about the Secret World, doing Secret World stuff. I should change my shirt.
No longer
Prime
anniversary.
I'm still a tall boy.
I was just finishing Dark Agartha.
Nice.
Got to do the things.
Shirt should I put on? I just put on my usual. Where is it? My Tokyo outfit.
It's right there.
I love this so much.
That's your
I keep saying I'm going to make myself a Secret World t-shirt. Just make it and have one of those sites. Yeah. Have one of those sites make it for me. And if I was going to do it, it'd be this shirt. This
Dude, you know what I'm still semi-salty that I didn't get one of? Is the Moons of Madness. And I think we gave one away. But
we did, yes.
Not about that. I mean, because I knew
had
someone
one
else that was there. And I was I was supposed to be getting one, and it never fucking happened.
No.
I was like, God damn. I really wanted that shirt. Well.
I had a friend I knew through it wasn't even Secret World. He had no idea what Secret World even was, but he just happened to be going to. It was was it PAX? Not PAX West. It was something in Los Angeles and that area. But he just happened to be going to it, and I was like, "Oh, while you're there, go find Andy Bendit. Tell him you know me. Get a T-shirt for me, and I'll pay for you to ship it over to me." And he was like, "Okay." And I was like, "You are awesome."
Yeah, see, something was supposed to be happening, and then it just didn't. God damn it! Because those were cool looking. I liked it. I genuinely. It was not just that I liked the games. I do like Moons of Madness, but I really liked the shirt.
I'm trying to remember who won it.
It was in a different country.
Yeah, because I remember you had to ship it overseas.
No, I had to ship it to Ukraine, and even at that time, the stuff I had to sign saying of what was not in it was pretty intense, and. It can't contain money, it can't contain this, it can't contain that. And I shoved the package full of I don't know, when you go to a hotel, if you go on vacation or you go to a hotel, they've got that display of all the shit to do in the area, And so I was I'm just gonna try to find stuff like that about, because I'm right by Philadelphia. So I was I want to find shit for that for Philadelphia. And I did. I found a whole bunch of brochures and whatnot. And so I just also sort of stuffed it in there as well. But I had to sign all this sort of stuff it couldn't contain food, couldn't contain this. I couldn't even send chocolate or anything like that. Couldn't contain food, couldn't contain that, couldn't contain money, couldn't contain this, couldn't contain. I was like, oh my gosh. And then at a certain point, it was I shipped it, and they were it's going to make it to a certain point, and then you're just not going to get updates. And I'm like, so how do I know if it arrives? And it's you don't.
Right.
We'll tell you when it gets to whatever point, but we're not going to tell you when it actually gets there. But it did get there. It did. It made it. Hey, Vomer. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Vomer.
So that was interesting. But what I didn't tell anybody is that before I sent it to him, I did put it on and wear it myself for like...
And just the shirt.
That's right. Nothing else. I did put it on and wear it like once.
As long as you didn't do Buffalo Bill.
I think it fit really nice. I was like, man, giving this away. Yeah, we are. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah,
You're alive. Good to hear. You're not undead. Part of a zombie in Kingsmouth. That would be bad. But yes, welcome. We're here to talk about... Am I still giant? I am. I think they're never fixing me. And I'm kind of okay with that. I'm kind of okay with just leaving me like this. I'm sure it's fine.
Being extra large.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm not going to break anything.
Well, at least we won't be able to lose you in like the store or something.
What's going on over here? Valentine's Day? Why is there Valentine's Day stuff going on over here?
That's been like that since after the anniversary ended. It was like that last year, too.
Was it?
Do you not remember that?
No.
Yeah,
as long as their inventories don't get
after the anniversary ended,
stuffed with...
that like the portal turned into this, and then we were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, indeed. They're like, "Well, that's the next thing, right?" No, it's not. The next thing is Halloween.
Yeah, but for some reason,
it just defaults to Valentine's,
which is weird because we don't have a Valentine's hourly.
No, you're right. Nothing actually Valentine's Day happens in there. Maybe they meant for a Valentine's Day. When is Valentine's Day? That's February, right?
Yeah.
So
it wouldn't be after the anniversary.
6 months past Valentine's Day is like the anti-Valentine's. It's like the, it's like when they have like Christmas in July or something like that. It's like, the halfway point of the year after the thing. Could be like a Valentine's Day, but in August.
I mean, it just genuinely looks too much like Valentine's armor, like intentionally so.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely.
At least to me.
1000%. This heart here says, "Will you be my Valentine?" Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to deny that it's Valentine's Day. The Valentine's tease, right? Who knows? Valentine's Day is one of those days that they do tend to do a lot of stuff for Secret World. It's one of the oddly bigger Secret World holidays.
It's like Halloween, Christmas time, and then Valentine's.
It's like anniversary. Yeah, and Halloween, Valentine's. Yeah. Well, anniversary is not even a holiday. I mean, it is, for
Secret
us.
World, it's a holiday. It's unofficial.
And then, right, Valentine's Day? Sure, why not? I mean, we do have an event coming up, of course, it almost being the equinox, but that shouldn't be until September. Did the Envoys of Avalon come back? September 19th? This is one of those ones where the Envoys show up like days late. Last year it was on September 16th, and the Envoy showed up September 9th. September 16th will be their daily login reward start. Okay. Vommer knows. Through Vommer's being able to predict the future. But when the Envoys actually start, that's usually in flux. Probably not for a couple days after. If the pattern persists, of course.
The weather holds.
When did the Envoys of Avalon start? They started March 2020. Really? 2020? No, I'm wrong. 2018. September 2018. I was going to say that didn't sound right.
It sounded ominous is what it sounded like. Equinox started, and then boom.
They started in 2020.
Well, March of 2020 at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah. They started in March of 2020. Yeah, I think that would have hit a little different to be like, hey, we have Envoys of Avalon, and the world shut down.
What did you do?
I mean, a little too prophetic, Secret World.
Well, everything is true.
That's right. Everything is true. Secret World created the pandemic. Hey, Dan Van Dam. I got Batman here telling us the time.
Who sent you?
September 19th, 2018.
Why did you say Martha?
So that means it'd be, 6 years? 6 years of Envoys? 6 years of the Envoys? Isn't that joke? That joke I found a lot funnier than probably it was. The Envoys of Avalon. All right, now I'm done. So we did find some news, believe it or not.
I don't believe it. Believe it or not.
Prove it.
Believe it or not. What has my wife been watching? Unsolved Mysteries. She's like, they're always unsolved. I'm like, that's the name of the show. She's like, they still haven't solved them. They may have solved them. I don't know. By this point, that show is like 20 years old. Can you believe they're still unsolved? Be like, yeah, it's the name of the show. They're unsolved mysteries. Yeah, update. This one got solved, but the others aren't.
It would be nice if they did that actually. If they did a re-airing, but then just like had like VH1 like pop-up videos with the little bubbles of information.
Oh yeah. Sort of like this
shit?
one has actually been solved. Sorry guys. Yeah, the butler did it.
Just like pops up throughout. Like,
did you know?
We were totally wrong about this part. It was definitely this guy that did.
I feel like, do you remember the show? I think it's been memed a lot lately, but do you remember the show that had Jonathan Frakes? And it was like...
Yeah.
I forget what that one was called, though. It was like... Did we make this up?
Or museum or something?
I forget what it was like. It was like they had a whole thing, and then they were like, nope, we made this up. Or like, this one was real. This one was made up. This one was real. This story. It was like creepy stories or something.
Okay. That sounds vaguely familiar.
But there was a meme that went around of like, I think Jonathan Frakes basically just being like, nope, this one we made up. This one's not real. This one's whatever. And it was just like a whole bunch of just him saying like, nope, we made this up. Nope. We fooled you. This one, nope, this one's not real. Like over and over again. A random music video of Sting for no reason, and then Disney. Call us if you have any info about this unsolved mystery. It was a good show, though, Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, I'd be kind of excited to see that again, to watch that again. Anyway, Secret World.
On Netflix.
It is. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's on Netflix, yeah. Guess what's back? Back again. Future Tech Cache, back again. Woo! The Future Tech Cache has come back. Announced by TSWDB. They said... Rejoice, sweetlings, time marches on, and for the second time in Secret World Legends, the fabled Future Tech Cache has returned to proper rotation. The last time the Future Tech Cache graced Gaia was in 2020. The future is now, and it flows. So sweet.
Future is now, old man.
So wait, the second time and the first time was in 2020? They released a cache in 2020?
Just saying.
When?
Not saying, but I'm just saying. I'm just over here not saying things.
Like, to me, that seems almost the more... Be like, wait, there was a new cache in 2020? Huh.
Indeed.
I would say the question is what brought it back? You said that a lot of people were talking about it on Discord, wanting the cache brought back. And
I mean, yeah, our stream, everyone opened the Future Tech cache.
Our stream in which we were giving away Jimmy's keys and my caches, my whole group of caches. I'm just walking away. Gonna go take a look at the stash of my caches, which I still have 68. Although now I can get a lot more. But we were giving away any cache that anybody wanted and any of the big key to open it up. And sure enough, almost everyone was like, Future Tech Cache, Future Tech Cache. Yeah, Future Tech Cache. Yeah. I mean, you weren't the only one. You were not the only one, Robert. But yeah, a lot of people were like, Future Tech Cache, Future Tech Cache, Future Tech Cache. So, all of a sudden we see a return of the Future Tech Cache. Just saying.
Coincidence?
I think not.
Sarah just accused me. J'accuse. So it's fun, yes. How do you guys... if you're going to farm a cache... Now, I have a location that I like to use, but if you're going to farm a cache, where do you guys like to go?
Starting, you just run, past Jack Boone and that whole long trail of, all zombies, groups of 4 that you can just one-shot. It's just so many ads in one spot that you can just do a lap.
Yeah, you can start before, was not the Black House, but the house before it. Go around there, go on the other side, then go to the baseball field.
One of my favorites is that area around Innsmouth Academy. Because they're very clumped together. And of course, now you can...
But also in that spot...
we could one-shot them now, yeah. I mean, they're also one-shottable for anyone.
Yeah.
At a high enough level.
I mean, someone could survive, I suppose. It's unlikely. But the other thing about the Jack Boone area is you can just jump on top of the cars and spawn 4 zombies every couple of seconds.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When you said that, I was like, right, because you can... Yeah, they spawn just by jumping on top of the car.
And their respawn rate, I think, is high in general there, because it's the first starter... Literally the first starter thing you do. So I feel like those groups respawn faster, maybe? But even if they didn't, yeah, you have the car. You can just literally be like... Spawn.
Get all the caches you want.
back in TSW for the 10K zombie achievement, I just stood on top of a car, jumping up and down and swinging an AoE sword attack for like forever. It was like infinite zombie farm.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, like I said, I'm still big, and I'll just stay big. I don't see any reason to make me small.
If it's been more than 4 hours, you may just be a doctor.
Too. I should refill. I should go refill my cash supply.
My video card's getting mad at me for having 2 clients running.
So I was wondering what was yelling.
Yeah, sorry.
You should go do content as a big boy over there. Boom, boom. What did I find? That I don't think run as fast? Or is I don't walk as fast?
Yeah, right, Vomer? It's mad at me for only 2, and instead of the fucking 7 I loaded for the screenshot. Actually, no, it was really mad for that for like a long time. But to be fair, most of those clients were running at like 124 by 768 window mode. So I just had a lot of little squares.
That's fair.
Yeah, what Vomer said about the animation. You move the same speed, but the animation looks slower.
And you really shut down their frame rate. No,
I think I set low. When I was doing that, I think I set all the other clients like super low settings, like level 0 or something, except for 2, because it wasn't just 1. 2 of them were full screen and like full settings, and the other 5 were like super small resolution windowed mode with like level 0.
So you move the same speed, but the animation looks slower because you're so big. Yes. So I didn't finish my sentence. I think it's in combat I don't move as fast because when I was doing the big bosses for the anniversary, like people were moving out of the way, and I was like, I can't seem to move out of the way fast enough.
Well, I believe it's because you're slowed down to combat speed, but your actual size is bigger, so it takes longer to move your hitbox out of the way.
So it's not like walking around. Like, yeah, I get that if we basically had like a walking race, that like we'd probably be the same speed here, but it's just in combat I felt I was much slower.
Yeah. Well, also what's funny is like when you get like super big, you might even notice it on this one. Try like dodge rolling forwards. Like the bigger you are, like the weirder that gets. Like, basically, if you're like super large, you mostly just roll in place because the roll only takes you as far as like your fucking hitbox is. You know what I mean?
Like, we just did it, and it looked like they went even further. Like, okay, hold on. Let's start in the same area. Ready? All right, and so from like this lip here that I'm on, it's a single roll. All right, Vomer, you roll. Let's see how far you can go.
It should. No, that was a little further.
A little further.
Not a ton.
Yeah, it wasn't like market. Oh, like my hitbox is still probably out of that far. Yeah. Oh gosh, stopped early. Gotta wait for it to reload. There we go.
Like, I also know that, like, the animation's it's not as bad because you're, like, still you're just scaled up. But, like, if you get changed to a different entity, then your speed gets tied to their animation frames.
Yes, yeah.
So, like, when I was, like, a rabbit...
So you've been turned into a rabbit, yeah.
Like, it's so much slower.
Oh, that's about the same.
Even running... is so much slower because you're running with its running animation, and its running animation is slower. Like you can't move faster than I think that its animation frames go or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you would think it would just speed up the rabbit so it looks like really fast to like make it catch up, but it doesn't. It works the opposite.
No, it goes. Like, you're a rabbit now. Yeah.
It goes like, well, the animation frames is max of this many frames, so that's as fast as you're fucking going.
Yeah, enjoy.
You can kind of tweak it with, like, speed buffs a little bit, for whatever reason. Like, speed buffs that will accelerate it. Even the rabbit animation, speed buffs will accelerate. Because they must look differently than just standard moving.
Go to the training dummies, what happens? I mean, I could probably still hit the training dummies. I'm just thinking of multiple times that we've seen the one time when... you were soloing the behemoth, and at the very end, they made you so big.
Yeah.
And then you couldn't hit it or something, like...
Yeah, it was... Well, they made the behemoth too big, so, like, I couldn't fucking hit its hitbox. So instead of making it smaller, they just made me big enough to hit. But you can turn yourself normal size if you...
Oh, yeah. If I do
use, like, a mount sprint. Like the gravity skates or...
Gravity skates, Doom board.
Yeah.
Hover tech. Yeah. Because whatever it is, you actually you change to the height of, like, your height changes.
And well, I believe like everyone's height changes.
Yeah. Whatever your height is, if you're like if you made yourself
like
shorter, you actually
like
grow.
I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are like that. In fact, they're probably pretty much all like that. Your height changes to whatever the height of the.
It must have to do with like where your feet are placed on the board, right? Because if you're at different heights, you would be off center or something. I'm thinking.
So instead, they just went. It really doesn't matter how tall someone is on the. On the sprint, everyone's just the same height.
Well, because if you think about it, right? Like, if you were taller, your legs would be different length. So your pose on the board would be different, right? Like, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, never mind you being, like, super large, but even if you were just a little bit taller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your foot would end up being, like, more forward on the board.
The animation would be it would be slightly different.
Yeah, it'd be off, because the length of your legs is off. So, like, your push-off the ground would be weird.
Mm-hmm. So they fixed that by just basically literally making everyone the same height, whatever you're using a mount.
This is the animation model for you on the mount. So everyone just gets that size model. I'm assuming something similar to that, at least.
And I bet you actually that's probably the same in many other games too that use a mount that has your character on it.
Possible. Might depend on the engine or something.
No, it's also the character skeleton too.
Yes, it sounds like minimal chaos for programming. Absolutely, yeah. Mm-hmm. In WoW, the mounts are scaled based on what race your character is. Okay, so maybe the mounts scale to the character, like what race your character is, and maybe even the height of your character. The mounts scale to the character instead of the character scaling to the mount.
That might make more sense there, where like you have different races. So
right, we only have one race.
Imagine you're scaling like imagine in our system, right? If you could be a human or a Blagini, but you scaled to the same size on a Dune board, it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right? So they would then, when you have lots of playable races of varying sizes, and I mean sizes, not like, one's like 6 foot, one's 5, like one is like a fucking gnome and one is a giant. You need to keep that difference, right? Like you can't just make them the same. So then you scale them, then you do it the other way and you scale them out. That makes sense.
Now, another game that I play is Lord of the Rings Online. And right, there are hobbits, there are human characters, there are elves. Elves are, tall and ethereal, and humans are humans. They could basically be anything. And right, then there are hobbits and dwarves. They all use the same mounts, except for they just call the mounts that hobbits and dwarves use ponies. And they're smaller. They shrink down, right, the size of the mount to fit you, basically. But then they actually just call it pony, and it's a separate item then, but it really isn't the different item. You might just have a different name just based on your own character, what character you're playing. Like, if dwarf, then pony. If man, then horse. Or something. I don't know. Armchair programming over here. I don't know. Tauren smacking into door frames. Of course. Gnomes get small mounts. I don't think I ever played a gnome enough in Warcraft to get to a mount. Undead. That's what I played in Warcraft. I played Undead. Because Undead had a racial ability, to eat other players. And I was like, yes.
Oh man, that reminds me of Year Zero?
Yes. Yeah.
Remember you could, was it the boar character could like eat things?
Could eat things to regain health.
Yeah. And I had to eat my duck character?
No.
I literally had to eat the duck character. And then I won the fight, because it's a turn-based thing, right? And at the end of the fight, the duck character came back to life because I won the fight.
Oh, okay.
And I believe I got like a special achievement for eating the duck character and like having him come back. That was hilarious. I was like, that is amazing. I love that they like programmed for that eventuality.
You've got consistency issues, but now's a good time to give that news. In that. Part of news is that we found, they announced this on July 26th, is Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden, a movie, is in the works. Dolph Lundgren and Ian...
that was on the news list. I just naturally that direction.
No, it's a good segue. And Ian McElhenney have joined the cast of CGI animated movie Mutant Year Zero The film is based on Mutant Year Zero: Road to Eden. It is a movie based off of the game, interestingly enough, which is based off of the tabletop role-playing game. The film is based on Mutant Year Zero: Road to Eden, the 2018 XCOM-style tactics game from Funcom, which itself was based on the decades-old Swedish tabletop RPG. It's being rendered using Unreal Engine 5 and directed by Hazrif Hasdalul, the indie filmmaker behind The Beyond and 2036 Origin Unknown. So yes, Mutant Year Zero, there will be a movie based on the game, which really makes me go, I need to finish that game. God dang it.
I believe I finished the game and the DLC.
Nice. I know I've gotten like I think I've gotten like at least halfway through the game at some point, but I haven't finished it.
I do remember getting the game stuck in a loop.
Andrew says sounds like the best thing since Borderlands.
It was there's this thing like called Overwatch, which is not the game Overwatch.
No, it's the ability.
Like, yeah, and it's like basically means like I think it means you're in like a aggressive outlook state. So like if an enemy moves on their turn past you, you'll automatically shoot them even though it's not your turn. Something like that.
Yes, yeah, it's like I believe what Dungeons and Dragons has that where it's like you're preparing, like you. I forget what it's called in D&D, but it's like you're preparing to do something. You're waiting for someone else to do something, and then your action will go aside from when your actual action is supposed to be. Ready to action?
I do Overwatch, and then the AI enemy does Overwatch, and then I did Overwatch, and then it did Overwatch. And there's only 2 characters left. And
should use that as an advertising for Overwatch. Cannibalizing for the fantasy. Yeah, no, because, but I played WoW when WoW first released. And I was like, if I'm going to PvP, which there was a lot of PvP at the time, a lot of PvP without the Battlegrounds. This is before they had the Battlegrounds. And I loved that. I was no good at the actual PvP itself, but when I could, I killed somebody and ate them. I thought that was the best.
I don't PvP, but when I do, eat the corpses.
Eat them. I was like, that just sounds like just
shit, dude.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, so many things you'd be taken out of context with that line.
Who's your chef? Hannibal Lecter?
It's like they were undead. But part of that comes from Warcraft 3. That right, one of the undead's one of their abilities was to consume enemies for health. And then they just moved that over into Warcraft. I don't know if they still have it today, to be fair. I haven't logged into Warcraft since like 2016 maybe. I don't know. 2014 even. I don't know.
I never could.
I haven't logged into WoW in over 10 years, but Warcraft 3. Great RTS.
I played Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne. Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne.
Which was hard too. That was not easy.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That shit was
That's like old school Blizzard. Old school Blizzard used to be really
good.
We released a DLC and the DLC was fucking hard. Like they're like, "Oh, how many hours you get out of this?" They're like, "How many hours you gonna take?" That's like why today's like, Dark Souls or whatever. People are like, "Oh, it's tough." And it's like, "Yeah, that's fine." Be like, "Yeah, like games used to be tough to basically balance out their cost versus content.
Also,
they used to make them super hard.
Rewarding to actually like have to work at something.
Oh yeah. The whole concept was also that like you could spend a whole night playing the game and not make any progress at all. But just
like, holy shit, this was amazing.
But just practicing, basically just doing the one thing over and over and over and over and over again until you finally beat it. Yeah. Just finding that right strategy, that right change, that right this. Another time. It was another time. What was just behind me? Something was behind me. Just disappeared. What was that?
It's your imagination.
It must have been. Another of my favorite RTS games just released a remaster yesterday.
Which one was that?
Yeah, which one was that? It's still there. Less useful because it changes to hit point regeneration. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, back then it was like eating somebody.
Age of Mythology.
Restore all your hit points. Age of Mythology. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, that was a whole reason why I started as undead. I was like, love it. If you're gonna have a racial ability, instead of like, I got +5 intellect for an hour. No, it's like I get to eat people.
Dude, I think I got that in Fallout 2, maybe?
Oh yeah, you can eat people in Fallout. Absolutely.
They had the perk.
And all the Fallout games, you can eat people.
People saw you doing it, like you'd get a reputation.
So you can do it in Fallout. Conan Exiles, obviously. There's a whole god devoted to eating people.
Yeah, I always pick that one when I make a character.
Yeah, don't think you're above. Don't think you're above eating people.
That just makes sense. I mean,
it's recycling.
You're trying to get you're scavenging for goddamn little scraps of twigs and rocks and shit. Like, yeah, I don't want to have to fight crocodiles and people for their meat. I'll just kill the people and then eat them, and now I have one less animal.
One less thing to worry about.
Yeah, long pork.
Long pork, exactly.
Sunless Sea, yes. I haven't gotten too far in Sunless Sea. I never made it that far. But yes, you do start eating your crew in that. Now we're just going to list games where you can eat people.
I'm okay with that. We can make a tier list.
Right, Fallout. I don't think you can do so in Elder Scrolls. Technically, Pac-Man. Technically. They're ghosts. It's a little bit of a reach, yeah. They used to be people. Someone's probably already made a video and it's got the person going in the thumbnail. Cannibalism in games? All I know is one of the earliest scandals that took place was famously for the game. What was it? Ultima 5. I believe it was Ultima 5, where there was a room in a dungeon that was filled with children, and the children attacked you, and you couldn't do anything but kill the children to get past.
Kill the children.
And this game encourages murdering children. Video games are bad. But it totally was one of the first games I was like, yeah, we have children. Yeah, you can murder children. Ever since then, most games are like, you can't murder children.
Dude, I hated that. I think it was even in the first Fallout, I don't think you could kill the kids.
Nope. Most Bethesda games,
Super
can't
annoying.
do it. Fallout.
Those little fuckers would throw rocks at you.
Later, Adriano. I mean, you can still listen in. Go finish your daily. Yeah, I think Fallout. Yeah, Fallout. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, Skyrim, no matter what you do, you can't.
I tried really hard in Baldur's Gate 3. I tried. Kept fucking teleporting away when they were about to die.
Yes. So can you transform into any mob or model? I mean, I can.
Well, not us. We can't personally do it.
Okay, so the answer to that is layered.
Yes.
The devs can turn you into whatever they want. But also, if you have the photo mode mod, you can, at least on your client side, do the same. You won't look like it to other people in game, but you'll look like it to yourself, and you can
take screenshots,
take photos and stuff. So the photo mode mod is really cool for stuff like that. But yeah, the devs can decide to just mess with you if they want to.
I would say, but the way that by the way, hi, Adrenal lives. Adrenal lives. But if you're basically also asking why am I tall, it's because they made me tall and just haven't put me back yet.
Ochos just eats his
which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
I'm going to see how long they do it. But the more I log in, the more chance they're actually going to fix it. So it's a double-edged sword.
So every single time he logs in, it gets a little notification in the Funcom office.
That's right. Ocho's in. They're like, but I'm like, yeah,
I'm
not
busy.
That's right.
He drinks his Ovaltine. There you go.
Ovaltine.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but yeah, there's a mod. There's a mod where you can change your own client to look like things. But also, if the devs are feeling fun enough, they will just change you.
After feeling a little frisky.
We all here have been changed. Jimmy has, Vomer has, Waffle has. They're fun. The devs here in Secret World are very fun. And I would be more to say that you see devs here doing things in Secret World heck of a lot more than most games.
Yeah, they'll also, it won't just like players. A lot of times, like the mega bosses,
mm-hmm.
right? We'll just turn them into something.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Funcom dev in the room right now?
Like, the Behemoth was like a fork, just a big fork. Like, just because reasons.
How many devs? Only a handful.
How many devs are like spending time turning people into things? Yeah, probably only a couple.
Only a couple, yeah.
Was it ever a spork? I honestly don't remember if it was ever a spork.
I haven't seen a spork. I mean, we've seen a lot of stuff over the years: trains, microwaves filled with fish,
Planes, automobiles,
planes, right?
Mostly vans.
Vans,
yeah, lots of vans.
Microwave with sardines in it.
A spoon. Farmer said it saw me a spoon once.
The microwave with sardines was pretty great.
Yeah, because there's always that one person in their workplace that does that.
It was Andy.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say any names.
We know who it is.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm saying the name.
We heard that drama.
It was posted over on X Twitter.
Also, speaking of which, if we're going to be talking about Funcom employees, Nicole Vio Spinosaur celebrated her 10th year at Funcom.
Oh, it's been
August
10
13th.
years.
10 years at Funcom. And here I'm thinking, one, congratulations, Nicole. Congratulations, Spinosaur. Great accomplishment. Cheers to you. But two, we remember what her first project was. Do you guys remember what her first, official Funcom project was?
Herding cats.
And I'm pretty sure, but one of the first times we saw Spinosaur was in the trailer for Hide and Shriek.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the first time we saw Spinosaur.
Wait, was it the first time we saw her? Was it?
Pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I know she did it. I just don't remember. I thought maybe there was something like we didn't see her on stream before that at all.
No. So if you think about it, if she started 10 years ago, August, at basically, they were ramping up to September? When did Hide and Shriek release?
Back in the day.
Yeah, that's easy to look up, though. I know it was probably...
She was a GM before that, yeah. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we hadn't seen her.
Hide and Shriek released October 25th, 2016. So, in 10 years, would have been 2 years before that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I just don't remember. Maybe she wasn't on a dev stream or anything before that. I'm not sure.
No.
So the date would basically, it's almost 2 years before Hide and Shriek actually released. So, yeah, she probably started as a GM and then just made her way over to community management. But that was one of the first times that we saw her in doing a community management thing, I guess is the better way to put that. But yes, congratulations, Nicole Spinosaur. Her
I think her debut was actually on our show, or the Beyond the Veil show, the Halloween fashion show thingy.
She was at the fashion show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I remember Andy was there.
Yeah, Andy was there. It was both her and Andy were the judges, Oh,
okay. All right. So I remember Andy was there because his character model was broken, and that's just a great story.
Well, everybody was there, Volmer. It was a big shindig.
Everyone was there.
Everyone.
It was a pretty big shindig. It was fun. Back in the day. I remember that was like my first time meeting Andy.
Same
here.
Who
are you? I was like,
that was my first time actually running the show. That was my debut.
Your own debut. There's a lot of debuting going on that day.
Debuting all over the place. It's everybody's first time.
So it was your first time with us, and it was your first times too. I mean, I had been on the show a little before that, but not much more. I don't think. Yeah, not much more. A debut for you too. It was all around a red letter day.
Yep, I was very worried that my computer would crash during it for this big event. I'm like, please don't crash.
And it didn't.
It didn't.
It didn't. You held up. Other news for Secret World that we found is, of course, Star Anvil Studios' Secret World for Savage Worlds PDFs are now available to all drive-through RPGs and people who have signed up for the Secret World for Savage Worlds, or as they are calling it, Siwo Sawo, that the products are being delivered, and I know some people have already received them, and that is going on. And also, Star Anvil Studios has also released a couple of other things and other projects as well. Let's just go ahead and give Star Anvil a little here, because they're good people. They're good people over there. They just started their Kickstarter for Starbreakers. No, coming in October. They haven't actually released this one yet. Starbreaker Saints and Sinners for Savage Worlds. which is like their primary thing, Saints and Sinners. And then also they did a Enemies Unleashed. They did a Kickstarter project for Enemies Unleashed, which is for Savage World Supers. Which, if you have Secret World, Savage Worlds, you could use the book, I guess, to kind of like port over your own supervillains if you want as well. Interesting. It's WSW, like almost like a cat noise. That's our, what do they call that? Where you get like real close to the microphone.
ASMR.
ASMR, yeah. That's our ASMR.
That's awful.
I was going to say, I haven't seen my cat. Oh, no, she's behind me. Okay. No, she's just chilling.
I haven't seen my cat.
Yeah, I have to do it.
I was going to say, if you know my cat and you've seen the cat here before, she has tried to turn off my computer multiple times. She has turned off my computer multiple times.
I said, pay attention to me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, she literally has figured out that she can crawl behind my computer to the power strip and just turn off the power strip.
This is the human that pays attention to me button.
Mm-hmm. Be like, I'll give you attention.
Psychopathic fucking cat like, I wonder.
Yeah. I wonder what happens
if I do a little thing like
if I do this.
Oh, get out of there. Go, stop.
I would say it won't be the attention that you want, but you'll get attention. She'll be like, it's just the attention I want.
Am I being bad?
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
That's her in a nutshell, really. The sort of cat that, like, will just knock something off a counter and then look to see if you're paying attention.
Okay, that's like one of my favorite things from. Do you ever see Frisky Dingo?
No.
Show?
No.
So it's like the alien, like kill face is like a supervillain or whatever, but he's got a kid, and like his kid's like in like a sweater vest. He's like an alien.
Okay.
But he like mumbles. He's all like, "Don't you do it! Don't you do it!" He's all. And just really slowly pushes the bowl of cereal off the counter and it crashes on the floor, like while staring him in the face the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Absolutely.
That's a great show, by the way. That's like kind of like around like the C Lab 2021 era kind of shit.
Okay.
Adult Swim, and I think it's got a bunch of people that were like from, like, that were ended up being behind Archer.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. What was it called again?
I think it had a lot of the same people, maybe similar animation. Although I think Archer is more updated later, but yeah, I think there's a lot of the same creative team and some of the same voice actors. I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say, what was it called one more time?
Frisky Dingo.
Frisky Dingo. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like, nope. If I would have remembered that.
You had your rich guy Xander Cruz, and he's basically more or less kind of like a really stupid Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
He's a superhero. He has his alter ego where he's a superhero. He's super rich. I think we kind of talked about this at some point because I remember us talking because I made like we talked about it. I made like a thumbnail for one of my runs the thumbnail was like an homage to Frisky Dingo. I had like a postcard. Okay. Welcome to You Are Doom. It's a whole bit from Killface is trying to get it known that he's like a villain that's gonna like destroy the planet, but he doesn't have the capital. So the most they could afford is like postcards.
Okay.
They couldn't buy TV airtime to like threaten the globe. So he's like he just has postcards that got mailed out, and like the spelling is wrong. Instead of Your Doom, it's YOU''RE.
Your Doom.
Yeah, like welcome to You Are Doom, basically. And they still needed to save money, so like the bottom corner is like a coupon for a local laundromat. I think it was one of the final thumbnails for the Foot Fist Way run I did. Where I was on the treadmill was like the fist only. I think it was one of the last.
So it said, just what's going on over here? I said, just dancing while big. I mean,
or maybe dancing while small.
While small.
Fixed 100%.
Now they're gonna leave me. This is probably even better. Actually,
well, see, now you need to be this way for a few weeks to like balance out the fact that you were large for a few weeks.
That's right. It's gonna be super tiny running away. That's even better.
You remember that Rosenbrawl where I was like the size of a fucking pixel?
Yes.
Because Andy made me super tall, and then I put on the light gloves, and the light gloves shrink you down more. Apparently, no matter what size you are, they still shrink you.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard. It's so hard to take a picture of myself like this.
Just go stand on Vomer's shoe.
I'll stand right in between Vomer's shoes. There we go. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I'm itty bitty.
We can use you as a measurement.
Do you have the swarm mask?
The swarm mask? Oh, I'm not sure.
You know, from the Valentine's achievement.
Probably. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, the flowers are bigger than you. No, because then you look like the wasp or something. You know what I mean?
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's see the mask. I probably do.
It's the one where like the swarm has, like the hornet kind of face. I believe you have to do the Valentine's fight 2 different ways.
There we go.
Did you got it?
Yep.
I can't see because Waffle's not zooming in.
I'm zoomed in as far as I can.
If you had photo mode on, you could zoom in more.
Too much.
Enhanced.
Or a reshade filter. I had a reshade filter that had a zoom option.
Zoom and enhance. I'm just so tiny. It's amazing. I'll keep. What is this? What is this stream becoming?
What do you mean they're becoming?
Becoming. Yeah, it's true.
It's always been a train wreck after a train wreck.
I just love how just came in and went, what did I come into? And I was like, oh, I'm just dancing while
I'm dancing while large, can't you tell?
While being very, very small.
You should have just stuck with the while large. I think it would have been funnier.
So just while big, ... I mean, see, now I won't have any problems fitting into things. Jumping into things.
Sure, yeah. Totally not going to say anything inappropriate to that.
We see something like that on the boys. Just don't sneeze.
Jimmy absolutely wants to say something about that.
Bummer.
Damn it, now we lost.
I would
Somebody
never.
got
Where did I go? Someone found me. Duncan found me. I will say. Spread flowers everywhere. Vomer found me. Vomer's my keeper. My reward? What do I got for you? Have a future tech cache. No, wait.
So put a flare on you.
Vomer has name tags up. Of course. Gotta keep an eye on me.
That's why you have to eat your own name. See what I did there?
Yes. Let's see, what do I got? Well, my rainbows are gonna be
larger than you.
That was Daydream. Will Mirage just be it will just be a tiny, tiny rainbow. They're like, what's my reward? I'm like, wait, I probably have something. I have 100 elaborate glyph fragments.
Holy shit. Fuck, do you have 100 elaborate glyph fragments?
It was given to me by someone in the past who wanted to have stuff to give away. Here, Duncan, have 100 elaborate glyph fragments. Unless you wanted them, Jimmy.
I'm farming my own. I'm in Dark Arthur right now.
Oh, okay.
And I'm actually working on talisman fragments at the moment. I'll be working on glyph fragments in a couple weeks or something.
We're finding me.
I'm in no rush.
Actually, you want to know who gave those to me? It's kind of sad. Hollow Point.
Yeah, I as soon as you said kind of sad, I was like, oh, I think I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rip.
He donated them. He donated, it was something, one show he had, he just donated a whole bunch. And of course, we didn't get to donating everything because we just had a bunch to go around.
Yeah.
But that was like one of the last things I had that I was like, it's still in my bank. Oh, here. He would want the community to have them. Here you're viewing now. Hey, Duncan. How you doing? You found me. Trust me, I'm nobody special. The devs just like messing with me, which I appreciate. They made me big for the anniversary event, and I basically spent the entire anniversary event being huge. So now I got to be small for a bit to make up for it.
This is your penance.
Yeah. Now I could fit in doorways though. But now I really feel like if that's still a pretty far distance to got a whole bunch of flowers though.
Get lost in there.
Can't see me. That's how I escape. What abilities can I do?
Yeah, now you can get stuck in crevices though.
It's true. I'll be like, I'm stuck. Devs, I'm stuck. They'll be like, where is he stuck? How did he get stuck there? I'll just be sitting there like floating. Where you just have like your arms up, you're just floating. Didn't I have a build for, I guess not, that I had a elementalism build, because that's got a lot of stuff like overload, living flame.
You can ask for a discount whenever you're buying tickets. It's not like you need an entire seat for yourself.
Oh, no. Be like, oh, yeah? Okay, that ability size looked the same. Living flame. Now to follow me around. I could go swimming in it. The flowers are entertaining, though. Yeah. They're brilliant. Optimus Prime. I'll get the Dune popcorn bucket. It'll be an actual worm for me.
It's like tossing Ocho down a hallway. Very serious. This is very serious.
Very serious.
Journalism.
Twitch cast.
Journalism. I love how you just say the word
journalism.
Journalism. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I concur.
Very serious.
Yes, I concur.
Have a balloon, kid. What do I got? Do I have anything fun? I have flowers. But I have balloons. Will they be tiny balloons? No, they'll be regular sized. I'll be hiding in them, though. No. Snowball fight? Can I?
You go kill him.
Can't find me. The little tiny Christmas tree.
Hey, that's my shtick.
The little tiny Christmas tree. I'm playing. Can I? Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Oh, wait, shoot, I pressed the wrong button. I picked up the stop snowballing fight. Oh, big hit. Big hit there. How big's my,
This is a family-friendly show. Don't be asking those kind of questions.
What is this? An Ocho for ants? Big snowball.
It'd be funny if the big snowball was, like, smaller than a regular snowball.
Yeah, it seems my abilities are just the same size,
which
is fine. Except for the flowers. They're a little small. I need a target. I have a target. Oh, no, they're not actually doing it. Okay. It's just me and Christy. Oh, it still got me. I was like, I'm going to put up the rampart right before. I'm going to put up the rampart right before they throw the snowball and see if that actually does anything. And it did not. Such power from such tiny hands. Is it possible to gain such power? Says Christy. I'm like, now we should go to Kingsmith and farm zombies.
Yeah, but can you jump up on top of the car at that height?
I don't know. See, that's these are the questions.
You know how you could do it?
It's like we could test by going up to like the top level of to the Garthen like coffee shop.
Well, you could just get on a sprint and it would scale you up and then jump up on the car and then.
That's true. That's true. I can.
I have some experience in the oddly
in the tiny size department.
Yeah, some experience in the size changing department in general.
So yeah, I'll do the Doom board. What? Regular size? Of course, because that's what happens.
Regular size Ocho.
Let's see, what can I try jumping on these? Ugh, tap dance on the boxes. I'm getting stuck on the lip of I have to jump in order to get up to take up this step though. Oh, there we go.
Let's get a running start.
I'm on my wings though. What should that look like?
But could you complete the floor is lava achievement in your state?
Tiny wings!
It's like a tiny little angel.
It's so cute. It's adorable. It could be tricky. But I've already completed it, of course. They'd have to reset the achievement so I could try it again. As I look at the camera, I'll
You could do
what's that show?
Magic jumping puzzle. Like the floating platforms.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean that one you like it won't be timed, right? But like if you get up it, basically. You know what I mean?
One of the
you
best
don't even need the mission to do that. The platforms are always there. You can always interact.
One of the best parts of this is that, and you know, when they change your height, the camera changes to the height that you're at.
Yeah.
So if I look straight ahead, I'm literally looking at someone's ankles. First person is wild.
Yeah, he's an ankle biter.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, Cost of Magic. All right, let's all go do Cost of Magic.
Bam! Smote you.
I am trying to figure out how to lay down. Hold on. Wounded. I'm wounded. So tiny, so wounded. Must use flowers. Good lord, this is too fun. I mean, we do have news, but, you know, who cares?
I was going to say you can multitask, but
I can, yes.
Forgot who I was talking to.
We do have other news, but I mean, it's not Secret World. It's Dune Awakening and Conan Exiles and Middle Hellsinger. The other Funcom properties.
Yeah,
Dune
Funcom
Awakening.
properties.
Funcom stuff, of course. Yeah, Dune Awakening released 27 minutes of Gamescom gameplay presentation on YouTube and announced a PC release date for Dune Awakening of early 2025. And we checked this before the show. We couldn't find any mention that they're going to release an early access. Like they had said with Conan Exiles, where they released Conan Exiles in early access. We're in early access for a while. Early access really helped them out. And then they did the right thing, and they released out of early access.
Unlike some other games.
And launched.
Star Citizen.
Yeah, where they actually launched. So if there's one company that actually has been doing early access correctly, quote unquote, it has been Funcom. So that's why I was kind of surprised that I didn't see that they were releasing Dune Awakening in early access. An Ocho under the tree. That they said that they're going to release, just as far as I know, just release. I haven't seen anything about mentioning about early access. So
yeah, they haven't said.
Yeah, they haven't said, like in the not developers, but the direct show, whatever it's called. They haven't even mentioned early access.
But even the page for Steam doesn't say early access. It just says release. If it was releasing in early access, I believe even the Steam page would say releasing in early access. So interesting. But they released 27 minutes of gameplay footage. It's going to be more like an MMO in terms of release format, I think. That makes sense. But even even Conan Exiles, which was multiplayer, not an MMO per se, but it was multiplayer. But Jimmy made the good point beforehand that they do have an extensive beta that they've been going through as well. So maybe they're just sort of using as their... but true, it is going to be an MMO. They have said they've not shied away from the MMO name, the MMO title. They have not shied away from that. More flowers. But they did a 27-minute Gamescom gameplay presentation. Then they had the Dune Awakening Awakening Direct.
Okay.
Thinking about that popcorn bucket.
Got me awaked. Dune Awakening Direct, Episode 3, released August 29th. The full video is up on YouTube, hosted by Zoe Gershwin. Geschwin? No, Geschwin. I want to say Gershwin because... that's I did a lot of Broadway theater when I was younger. If Ocho doesn't show up with the next ZPR with a Dune popcorn bucket, how much would that be?
How much are they going on eBay nowadays?
eBay Dune popcorn bucket. Let's see. $805? Shut up. No.
And they were
like guys,
$40.
Heard the goal. Start donating.
That's right. Let's go. No, there's a lot cheaper than that, it looks like.
We need that one.
That was the $805 one. I mean, the seller has a 94.4% positive rating, so, that's a... Where are they? Indianapolis, Indiana. $805. Or best offer.
I'll buy that for $1.
I'll give you $30.
$804.
What is it, signed? No. Possibly used, I don't know.
Ew.
You pay extra for that.
Let's see what the cheapest one is. Buying for a condition? No. Cost. Sort best match. Price plus shipping, lowest first. There we go. What do you got? A whole bunch without the lid. Why would anyone buy that?
The lid's the best part.
$50. $49.99, $7.43 shipping. One bid, 1 day, 15 hours left. I mean, those things.
That's going to get botted.
Yeah, buy it now, Dune popcorn bucket. Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yeah, the theater is fucking crazy expensive, by the way. I took my kids, I think over the summer, to see the new Minions movie.
Okay.
I think, like in 3D. And they have this thing, like you do this package and you get pretzel bites and candy.
It's like a kid's pack or something.
Yeah, and you take out a small loan to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking $80 later, I was like, "Holy Jesus, $80!"
So here you go. The cheapest buy it now is $91.
And I'm telling you, it cost me $80 to fucking.
Yeah.
No wonder. And no wonder why no one wants to go back to the theater.
Yeah, you could always get the Deadpool Wolverine popcorn bucket, Wolverine's face in the O face.
I'll say now we did go to the movies a couple times this year. With Little Ocho, but that's because around us we found it was $1 movie tickets. The tickets were $1, and the
food was
the food was the food was still the same price that it was, but the tickets were only $1.
So, at some point after that, Deadpool Wolverine came out. My mother-in-law came and watched the kids, so my wife and I could go see that, and we got nothing. And it was a much cheaper affair to just go see the movie.
Yeah, you're like, wow, that's actually reasonable.
It was holy crap, dude. They fucking.
It's cheaper to go to a TGI Fridays or a Ruby Tuesdays.
I mean, I could have gone out to eat and then the movies. It would have been significantly cheaper.
And that was with tip too.
When people are like, "That's how they get you," be like, "No, honestly, that's how they get you." Yeah.
And it dressed it up. It's like, oh, it's this package deal. You get all this stuff. And you're like,
You're like, if I bought it individually, would it be cheaper?
I don't think so. I will say the pretzel things were pretty good. I still wouldn't have paid for all that shit. But
No.
I will say their pretzel bites things were pretty fucking amazing.
One of the first jobs I had, I worked movie theater concession. It was when, the first remade Star Wars came out, Episode 1. It was back then.
Yeah, movie theaters had like actual like pretzel.
Oh, movie theaters have pretzel bites. Yeah, even back then they had pretzel bites.
Yours don't even have pretzels. Yeah, I didn't even see like it was like a whole fucking box with like hot like cheese dip and everything. Like I mean like a box. Like I'm not like
it's AMC, right?
You would pay less like if you went to a sit down restaurant and got that amount of pretzel. Like you probably pay like I don't know, like $8 or something. I'm sure it was like 15 at the movie theater, but like it was really good. Like they were very high quality, not shitty, well cooked. Salt, all that jazz.
A Regal theater.
A Regal theater? I don't know.
Yes.
I think it's just like an AMC.
Yeah. Oh my God, you can hear the train.
Oh, we heard. Yeah.
I think it's just an AMC.
Yeah, that's my window being open.
Yeah, we have AMC as well near us. We have several, but they have like the French bread pizza, like the large pizzas that you can get. They go all out. It's ridiculous.
It's okay. You're delighted. Yeah, I actually don't live that close to the train station. I just have the window open because it's nice. It's nice and cool out tonight. As it's been, it's like 65, I think.
Lucky
nice and
you.
Cool out. So, but it's probably like the train tracks are probably like a mile away, maybe. But we had a sad thing around here. A couple weeks ago, a kid was hit by the train. So I think that basically all the trains now, whenever they go through, it may not necessarily be a big one. It's just, they just continually basically run the
Horn.
Yeah.
I had a train horn that's like scared the shit out of my dog this evening, actually. We were coming back from our walk. And just out of nowhere, it's like...
We got a bunch of these wannabe rednecks that have them on their trucks.
What's weird about it, though, was like... So, I know what you're talking about, Mikey, where they'll like... You know what I mean? Like, they'll do a thing. Because we have, like, a trolley, like thing that goes by, right? Because it goes into Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Like a tram or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? So normally I'll hear, like a clang, 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 clang... kind of thing.
That's fun. Okay.
Right? But I don't normally hear like that. It's not the noise it normally uses, so yeah, I don't know.
Now when we have basically the train near us we live near the fantastic Camden, New Jersey waterfront. And in glorious Camden, New Jersey, one of our star towns. And so during the day, it's like it's basically like a passenger train. And so you can take the train down to Camden. You can take it to, then catch a train over to Philly, and then public transportation. But at night, I think at this time of night, yeah, it's a freight train that goes through because it's used as both passenger line and freight train line. I just didn't know you could hear that. To me, it's really faint. What was that?
I had a pizza delivered to a train once. Like where I worked, like a train track kind of cut across like the only road, like in and out, and this huge freight train just stopped on the track for like an hour plus or something, and so we couldn't get out to go to lunch. And I didn't bring lunch, so we called the pizza place and had them deliver to that road, to the stop train, and we drove out to the other side. We drove out to that crossing, and we got out of the car. There's like this line of cars, right? Like, waiting for the fucking train to move. And we pull up next to them, hop out, and we both hop over the train. The train coupling, right? Hop through, and then we meet the pizza guy on the other side, who's tickled pink by the whole thing, right? We pay for the pizza. We got like pizza in a 2-liter or something, and gave him his tip, and then we like hop back through. And so this line of cars just see these guys like disappear on the other side of the train, and then arrive back holding like a pizza and soda.
Okay.
Everyone was grinning ear to ear. I thought it was pretty funny.
They loved it.
And then we just drove off. We drove back to our office and got to actually eat. But that was had it delivered right to the train that was fucking stopping traffic on that road. Because it was like that was back in Cali and up there, like those freight trains, man, they can go like even when they're moving and not just stopped.
They can go
stop there for like 10 minutes. They are fucking crazy long. Sounds like a fun way to deal with being trapped. Yeah, because like my work out there was like my boss had like built an office on his property because he has like a fuck ton of acres. So he was like out away from everything. So like if you didn't bring food, you had to go get food. Like there's nothing around for miles. Like it would take me like 15 minutes to go to get food anyways. So yeah, if you didn't plan accordingly, you'd just starve through lunch. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I also it helped that we knew the pizza place because my brother had worked there for years.
Oh yeah.
I knew the owner and I knew like the shift manager and stuff. I was like, hey, and like a lot of the owner's sons work there, so like have what's his face like come meet us. We'll be. Where
are you? You're like we are the car.
Just show up at the train. We'll meet you.
Yeah, make it rain. What's the emote with the soda? Do I have that one? I might not have that one.
The bingo one.
Yeah.
Isn't it not just bingo? I don't know if I have that one in this character.
Oh, Bingo Blast.
Bingo Blast, yeah. Sounds right.
Sadly, I do not own that one.
No.
I can still.
Wait, why can't I find that one? Where the fuck is that?
It's under the exclamation point one, the one at the top.
Oh yeah, okay, see. Oh yeah, that one's like 1,000 or. I must have bought that one on Jimmy at some point. Because I definitely have that on Jimmy.
It's like, yeah, I don't have that one. I could preview it. I'm trying to see how big the spray. Sadly, not as
typical guy trying to see how big his spray is.
How big the spray from it is. It's not as impressive as you would think.
At least you're being honest.
I know a guy that peed in his own eye in Texas. I was there, right outside.
Sure.
What is it? There's like a dam near there somewhere. Oh, sorry. To clarify, he was being an asshole and was trying to like whip it up onto like the hood of the car or the truck or something, right?
Okay. So he's being a
that,
big
and
jerk.
then he
Got some comeuppance.
Like that's what you get for being a dipshit. Karmic spray, exactly.
Yes, karmic spray. Be like, well,
there's piss in your eye.
He was like trying to like hit on my sister too because we like went to my family for Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh yeah, he just pissed in his own eye when we were coming through Texas. I thought it was pretty funny.
So I will say this: when they made me very large for the anniversary, I did spend the RM and I bought the unfurl wings emote.
Nice.
I was like, I have to see it. I have to see this character do it.
It looked like Tinkerbell.
And now that I got it, it's great. Yeah. I love the flowers, though.
You gotta believe in Mikey or he'll disappear.
Not gonna lie.
Believe!
I'm gonna go see if I can jump on tables upstairs. Oh, I'm having trouble getting up the... There we go. Yeah, speed 6. I should be able to. Oh, yeah. That felt monumental, though.
That's pretty great, Legion.
Where are you, Waffle? Yeah.
I'm coming.
Excuse Kerman.
Oh, well, if you turned your sprint on, you'd go quicker.
Why do that?
As Vommer just passes you by.
I can tell you don't have it on purely because you have your.
So, lady, how do you? Do you think this table is a little high for you?
I think it's the chairs are low.
Like we've sat at tables like this before. You've sat at tables like this where you're like, this
actually
table
like
is
it makes
really
it all look
high.
like at a kid's table or something. Also, that person is short.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention. Is
when the table comes up to your neck. Yeah.
Well, look at my character over here. Like this looks taller a little bit, right?
It does. Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know if it's the chair or if it's just that my character is just taller than that character.
It is more reasonable than this lady sitting down over here.
Oh yeah, see, Waffle looks like tiny.
Yes, yeah, Waffle's at the kids' table.
You should just like Wait, are there plates? There's a plate in front of me. Yeah, you should just lay down on the plate. Then get out a fork.
Oh, oddly enough, I don't see it. Wait. Oh,
there.
No,
it's hard to see. They're white. It's like white on white.
Sorry.
Whoa. Got a little excited on my lap there, did you?
There you go. And let me face you. See, it's hard.
Okay, and from my perspective, you're just standing in my crotch.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Well, Waffles, I'm at least still on the table.
Say hello to my little friend.
Back up. Try to get... There you go. I'm on the plate. Your electric is getting me.
Yeah, I got a microwave here for the eating. This looks worse for you?
This works for us.
No, obviously it looks worse. See, like, for a little bit, you were, like, in my crotch. I wonder if I look like you're in my crotch to Vommer. Or if you're on the table.
On the stream...
Yeah,
no, I'm just...
Yeah, but, like, everyone's client can sometimes see you off by, like, a little bit.
Vommer says he's still in your crotch.
Yep, that's what I thought. Because you were for me for a little bit, too.
Very entertained. Very entertained by this.
Today's
Doesn't
special.
take much. Doesn't take much.
Ocho al Gru.
I feel unsafe. Hopefully my screenshots are actually going through. Let's see. Yes, they are. Woohoo! I feel unsafe. I'll try moving. If I move over here, is it safer? No, Jimmy's not even on the chair anymore.
Oh, so I switched my builds, and it pushed me to the side off the chair. That's
Okay, so can I sit in the chair?
I didn't expect that to happen.
No.
Under the chair.
I see you as under the chair.
Yeah, so do I. Nope, I'm under. I'm doing the sit down motion, but from where I'm standing. No chair there. What about over here? These chairs. Probably the same thing. I've completely lost myself. Oh, I'm under. I'm underneath.
There you are. You're under it.
I don't even know where I am anymore.
You can fully
too tiny for him seats.
Wait, Mikey,
You fell between the couch cushions.
What's that?
You fell between the couch cushions.
I did, yes. No, what did you say, Jimmy?
I just said, what E level are you?
What E level? I am item power 676. That would put me at I know this. E.
Or E7. You're at E7.
E. Why, you wanted to run something?
Well, they were looking for more people for the New York Raid E5. Then we would just leave Waffle by himself.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to see it.
Yeah, so that wouldn't work very well. Here you can immolate yourself in this fire.
I can't.
Maybe. Actually, I can't. Can't
jump in the fire. Yeah.
What the hell's that bullshit?
Well, it's what Waffle is, really. Say, Waffle, what E level are you?
I feel like there was a way to get up here. I don't remember
Small
what it is.
Ocho. I'm just a little guy.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, but I can't get up higher, I don't think.
And it's my birthday.
Oh, no, I fell down.
I'm just a little guy, and it's my birthday. That's something. I know that's something.
Sounds like something.
Yeah. And it's my
We ever figure out
what?
the guy with the flowers out front? Like, he looks purple.
Thriving
He does.
in my lane. He is. He's like, what?
It's Thanos.
Can't y'all just be purple sometimes?
I mean, I guess.
I think he's been waiting there for quite some time for his date or something.
He's got a cool like motion there. He, like swings back. What would that be? I don't know. It's got an interesting emote, is what I'm saying. Here his date comes.
If you come, I don't even really remember this. You should come over to this coffee machine. Ah, that's cool looking. Or is that like?
He's a lot closer to it than we are.
I was gonna say, from my perspective, still hard to read the side, but I do believe it's coffee.
Is it an espresso machine? Maybe it looks fancy. Wait, there's something in the bucket.
We're gonna solve
Photo
some
mode
problem.
engaged.
That's a bottle of whiskey. No, I can't tell if it's whiskey, but it's a bottle with like a.
Yeah, I don't think it has a label. I'm like using photo mode to clip in and look at the bottle.
Whoop!
But
I missed.
I don't think it has a label, but yeah, it's a glass.
Why use photo mode when you got Ocho mode?
Ocho mode. Like I said, my first person is kind of wild.
Can you jump into the bucket?
No, I don't think I can. I'm sort of like, or can I? No, I'm on top of the bucket right now,
on top of it. Okay.
and then I just walk up onto the table.
Right. What about the coffee mugs or tea mug? Yeah, those are definitely coffee mugs.
I'm on top of the coffee machine. It's very hard to do like a. Maybe I can try a walking mode.
Oh yeah, that would probably help.
There we go.
Oh, you flip through it. It looks like.
I feel, I walk through it. But I feel like I almost had it there. My character's not even rendering for me. There it is.
Oh, you fell off almost.
I'm on the screen in the coffee mug.
For me, you're on the floor.
How am I for you, Waffle?
You're on the floor.
I'm on the floor? Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, just like wiggle a little bit. Sometimes it'll cause it to.
Okay, no, I'm on the table.
Yeah, you're on the table now.
Yeah. Where am my camera? Oh, no, I fell off.
Yeah, you definitely fell off there.
I'm trying to get into a coffee mug. Harder than it seems.
That's what she said.
Get in my coffee. Okay, I think I'm close.
Oh, you're close. Yeah, I'll just move over here.
Oh, Bummer smells a potion bottle.
Okay. Now let me sit down.
Best thing waking up. It's Ocho in your cup.
We're getting sued.
No, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it kind of clips through everything.
If I try, I clip through a little too much in the coffee bottle. Or in the coffee cup. But I can still stand in it. I can still stand in a mug of coffee. See, now I'm an actual bee. I'm B-side.
Oh, you look good on waffle side, but not for me. I mean, you're literally under the table, like kind of floating in the air.
What is this? Yeah, stream for ants? An Ocho for ants? I'm a bee. I'm an actual. Let me put the. Should I put the whole bee outfit on?
I mean, you could.
I always could.
Commit to the bit.
Yeah. Let's see. Good amount of outfits over time. And I always forget what they're called. That's the worst part.
Become
Carapace.
the bee.
Carapace of Gaia? Or Carapace of the Immaculate Machine. There we go.
Oh, now you're a bee.
There we go. I'm a lot more bee-like. Yes. I'm not sure what the Carapace of Gaia. No, Carapace of Gaia is just a little darker. Fell off again. Be like, looking for New York raid. Probably do our own. I mean, I could probably do a story mode, right?
Yeah. I'm just popping into the E5 right now because I need it on ephemeral for the week. I need it.
He needs it.
I needs my loot. My current IP is 888.
Nice.
The Ocho. The triple Ocho.
People have always asked, they're like, is that where you got the name from? And I want to say I had Ocho before they started doing Ocho, but no, I actually think they may have done it first, but I didn't hear about it before they did it.
One year, I think, is it for Christmas or his birthday? I got my little brother. I mean, he's only 5 years younger than me, so he's old now. But I got him a shirt. Like I had a custom made shirt that said ESPN8 the Ocho.
Nice, but no, it was the World of Warcraft character I was talking about earlier, the undead character.
Okay.
When I started playing that character, it was like make a name, and I was like, I don't know. So I used the like automatic name maker, like the give me a suggestion for a name, and and one of the names it suggested was just Ocholivis, Ocholivis, and I was like, I like that. And then people just then like my guild kept just calling me Ocho, and it stuck. Bomber was my first work character name too, but it wasn't from the randomizer. Yeah, no, mine was a randomizer. There's and if you go and like search by like World of Warcraft players when they have the I don't know if they still have it, but they had like a character search. You will find other Ocholivises because it's a randomized name. Yes, yeah, the armory. Hello, welcome all you children to the bar. So we had Dune Awakening, right? They released. They said they're going to release Dune Awakening early 2025, and as far as we know, yeah, full release, as you should. But we'll probably see them start doing more and more leading up to a like open beta sort of situation, like a stress test open beta before they release, is my guess. But Dune Awakening Direct is up explaining more of the game. There's 27 minutes of Gamescom gameplay footage that they've released, and so I don't know. Dune Awakening, it looks good. Not gonna lie, it looks good.
I was telling someone like I genuinely like really like the harvesting of resources where you have to like trace an outline.
Yes, where they made it sort of like a mini game.
Yeah, I don't know why, but for whatever reason that like tickles a part of my brain. I'm like, yes, I want to do that.
It's actually just good. I want
to just farm resources by tracing.
It's more than just hit F or something, you know. It's more than just
exactly.
And
right?
get resources.
It gives you something to do. You can feel like you've accomplished something by correctly doing the thing.
And time and again, when people are like, when they say like, oh, the best crafting systems in games, usually it comes down to, does that crafting system have something dynamic in it? Like people always said like I've heard, what's the game? People talk about like Star Wars Galaxies, or they talk about like EverQuest. People always said EverQuest had a good crafting system. And yeah, it was very similar to like you would do something, but then at a certain point in the crafting, you would have to do like a small mini game or something and make it go through, and then it ends up with differing levels of quality depending on how you do it and how you succeed and other random factors.
Say from the video, like the crafting in general, like looks really good. Like the building and crafting.
Yeah.
You know, your blood extraction purifying machine and your like setting up all that stuff looks pretty cool.
So just the fact that they were like just harvesting resources is itself a mini game. Like I think that actually does Waffle with his pink wings. It does bode well for just how more engaging the crafting system is.
Yeah.
Because in most games, like I don't even bother with crafting in most games because it's just so like hit F, hit this, hit that. Yeah, I'm like I don't really care. And also in most games, the gear that you create from crafting is not worthwhile anyway. It's only been really in the age of like resource management survival games that crafting has actually taken a more of a front seat.
Yeah.
In games and became more of a, you know, the focus, which for Dune Awakening it absolutely I think is going to be more the focus.
Right.
Which is good. I mean, because that's basically what it is in Conan Exiles too. You know, it's a crafting game almost first and foremost. And then inside of that crafting game, you can do a whole bunch. You can, you know, create masterpieces, if you will. Speaking of Conan Exiles, they are launching a new age, the Age of Heroes, which is coming in October. I do not believe they've set a specific date in October yet, but that's fine. So from the ashes of war, a new age is born. They are currently going through beta with it. The Age of Heroes is arriving to the exiled lands in October. Meet 2 new fully voiced companions, livelier thralls with living settlements, and new items in the bazaar. Now, note, they did get rid of the battle pass. That Conan Exiles no longer has a battle pass. It said in Chapter 1, releasing in October, we will add companions for the first time. These 2 fully voiced and fleshed out characters have their own unique progression path and epic story for you to experience alongside them. Sort of taking a page out of Elder Scrolls Online book there, where you have companions that join you and you can level them up and they've got their own story. And it's a really cool system. I'm not saying that as in like, they're stealing it. No, more like in like it's a cool system. It's interesting to see how it would work in Conan Exiles. Second major feature in Chapter 1 is living settlements, which breathe life into all the thralls in your base with realistic behavior. They will visit your tavern, eat, sleep, interact with those around them, and more. Cool. It sounds fun. And then, get this one, Funcom releases Conan Horde Slayer on Roblox. Build, battle, and upgrade. What's that?
I missed that one.
Yeah. Build, battle, and upgrade your arsenal in a rewarding wave defense game inspired by Conan Exiles on Roblox. Why not?
Everybody's doing a game on Roblox.
My kid plays Roblox all the time.
I was going to say, Roblox is like one of the biggest games, period.
Yeah. Well, because it's a game, like, sandbox to make your own games in.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
like
game
my
engine.
kid's made his own hobby, I think he calls it. Right? Like, he's designed his own stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's really easy to do that.
But it's like one of the, I don't know, I would say one of the biggest games of all time. And it's only because, right, it's, I don't even know if I'm going to get an answer for it. If I just put size of Roblox. No, not file size.
Amount of accounts. There's like 300 million active daily users, I think it is.
Active daily users?
Bomber said every time they go to the library, they see kids playing it on the library computer.
Online game platform and game creation system developed by Roblox Corporation. Just developer, Roblox Corporation. That allows users to program and play games created by themselves or other users, created by David Bazuki and Eric Castle in 2004 and released in 2006. Platform hosts user-created games of multiple genres, coded in the programming language Lua, which is usually the program language that does a lot for mods. I hear of Lua a lot when it comes to like making MMO mods. Early in Roblox's history, it was relatively small, both as a platform and as a company. Roblox began to grow rapidly in the second half of the 2010s, and its growth was accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic, of course. Roblox is free to play with in-game purchases available through a virtual currency called Robux. As of August 2020, Roblox had over 164 million monthly active users, including more than half of all American children under 16.
Market share.
Yes. Although Roblox has received general positive reviews from critics, it has faced criticism for its moderation, microtransactions, and allegations of exploitative practices towards children. Any game that is marketed towards children will always have allegations of exploitative practices towards children. I feel like that's just almost comes with the territory, really.
I think in that, well, one of the ways that they're talking about that is in the sense that, like, as a kid you can make something and then Roblox makes money off the thing you made.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. So it's sort of like is that like on the line of like child labor? Not really. Kinda.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more the fact that I think that it's not like a fair shake, and you can get away with doing that because they're kids.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because in any other environment, they wouldn't be able to, like.
And it's a fact that they're minors, that like the legal stuff's a little more gray area with that. It says, yeah, users are able to create purchasable content through one-time purchases known as game passes, as well as microtransactions which can be purchased more than once, known as developer products or products. The majority of games produced using Roblox Studios are developed by minors, and a total of 20 million games a year are produced using it. 20 million.
Yeah, and see, that's why it's huge. It's like, it's not a game. It's a game.
It's a game platform.
It's a game platform. Yeah. And you play all the games made with it on it, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, kind of like its own Steam, sort of.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. And I've seen, like, basically a lot of the more popular ones are sort of like recreations of other games inside the games. I've seen, like, GTA inside of Roblox.
Yeah, and there's like a CSGO version.
Right, yeah.
And oddly enough, Conan Exiles.
Conan Exiles.
And that's what part of this weird news is.
Wow, dude, you are batting 1,000 tonight.
I know. Freud would be proud. Is that right? Funcom is actually just releasing Conan Horde Slayer on Roblox. That they're just like, no, we made our own Roblox thing inside. Which I'm not sure if I've heard of another company just making, like another game company making a game inside Roblox before.
I don't know.
Could just be I don't really follow Roblox that much, so,
Well, there's also an IKEA store that people can volunteer work in. Same thing for Walmart, that you can volunteer and work and purchase stuff inside the Walmart Roblox app. It's weird.
Funcom didn't make it. It was developed by a company that does that for other people. I mean, okay, yeah. Right. It's Funcom's publishing, not really, because it's
third party.
They're putting their stamp on it.
Yeah.
However you want to spin it.
I mean, they do. I guess whoever made it is like, Conan. I mean, Funcom does own the rights to Conan, or no, it's through Heroic Signatures, which is a subsidiary,
or is it like owned by Tencent? Because Tencent owns everything.
I know it's Heroic Signatures. Oh, I forgot Funcom did Lego. Yeah.
I think we all kind of forgot that point of time.
Okay, if you just go to the Heroic Signatures Wikipedia page, it just literally comes to the Funcom page. Funcom acquired Cabinet Group, which owns the intellectual property rights of Conan, Mutant, and Solomon Kane, and other works based on the writings of Robert E. Howard. In September 2021, Funcom stated that with this acquisition, alongside a new game, they plan to merge these into a new studio, Heroic Signatures, and release a new game based on these properties. Hi, baby girl. On December 2nd, 2021, it was announced that they signed an agreement with Nuclear for assistance on Funcom's upcoming Dune survival video game. I mean, this is from Wikipedia. Take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so yeah. So basically, Funcom owns the rights to Conan. Yeah. So anything that's officially Conan. I mean, most games that make video games and IP generally get the IP from somewhere else. Funcom is actually not. Funcom owns the rights to Conan. So it's not just like they're...
I'm just saying that I knew that already.
Yeah.
That's all. Because they bought a bunch of rights. Like, that's why they did Mutant Year Zero, right? Because they had the whole portfolio.
Yeah, Mutant was a part of that, yeah. So that means that when someone's like, hey, I want to make this Conan Roblox game, they have to basically get Funcom's approval to do so. Which is interesting. I definitely found it interesting. Conan Horde Slayer. Sure. Why not? And that, yes, Mutant Year Zero movie in the works. Which, of course, Mutant Year is a big take. Like, we do in the United States, I know. Like, Dungeons and Dragons is considered big in the United States. But in Sweden, Dungeons and Dragons is like one of the obscure games. For them, it's Mutant. Mutant is like the big tabletop game over there. Which is why in the games themselves, they're going through basically post-apocalyptic Sweden. Metal Hellsinger VR is coming to Meta on September 26th, and PSVR 2 and Steam on October 3rd. Pre-order on Meta and PSVR 2 get the Dream of the Beast DLC for free. www.metalhellsinger.com.
What was that?
I can't. So yeah, VR. Metal Hellsinger VR. Cool. And then Funcom announced Aloft, which they announced before, a cozy flying and building game, releasing, they say, fall 2024.
We shall see.
Soar the Skies in Aloft, the co-op sandbox survival game set in the world of floating islands. Build any island into a skyship, your home in the clouds, find lost knowledge, cure the fungal corruption, and brave the hurricane to restore the ecosystem. But I think it's leaning, it says survival, but I think it's leaning more towards the cozy aspect instead of the horror aspect or gritty aspect.
It's like Palia? No.
Palia, yeah.
Well, no, it's the other one. It's the farming one. It's like the 8-bit, 16-bit style. Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley, yeah.
Yeah.
I say, but Palia is multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if if Aloft is going to be inherently multiplayer. Co-op, it says. The co-op sandbox survival game. So yes, inherently multiplayer, where Stardew Valley is a single player. Although I do think there are mods or something you can make Stardew Valley multiplayer, but in this case, no. Aloft is starting as a co-op sandbox survival game, but co-op, so not MMO. So more along the lines of maybe like Conan Exiles, as far as or probably not. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's a game.
I don't think it's gonna be server based. It's just co-op. You can just bring in a friend. That's all.
What kind of genre can we stick it into?
I don't know.
Let's do all of them. Yeah. It's an FPS.
It's a looter shooter, obviously.
Yeah.
Looter shooter, cozy farming, sandbox,
graphic novel.
I'm tiny. Look at my wings. I'm tiny. Tiny wings. Hey, Grumpy Welshman. How are you?
Tiny little feller.
We're just itty bitty around here. What's a good sprint I could use with this?
You're like a pocket Ocho.
Pocket Ocho, that's good. I like that.
A pocket Ocho? Nice. Do the
catch 'em all.
The arcane gravity sprint.
Just runes just running around.
Just runes, yeah. The runes did not change size. They're big runes. What about the rainbow? The rainbow sprint. There it is. No, it's a tiny rainbow.
Yeah, because if you use any other things, it'd be
Anima Dash. It's pretty big. You got the zoomies. That's just gray. I'm just trying out all my different sprints now to see if anything. Let's see.
The leaves are tiny.
Vitalizing.
I was going to ask, do you have any what was it, the crawly cookies or whatever they are?
Oh, the little candies that give you the
yeah,
effect.
it's like the dripping.
No, I don't think I kept any of those. Let's see. So if I do any of the regular ones, right, I'll come back up to Confetti Trail. How big's my confetti? Oh, that's kind of fun.
Oh, we got a big rainbow too.
Because Grumpy Welshman gave us a rainbow. I could give them back a small one.
That's not even 1% of the rainbow.
Yeah, he did a daydream. I did the mirage. If I do the daydream now, it'll just be a mirage. Though I love whatever dev was like, oh, Ocho's still big. Yeah, let's make him small. I appreciate that.
I can imagine it's just like a slider. Just go from one side to the other.
just an Ocho slider. Just pew. Yeah, I'm on a table.
Degrees
Come and get
Ocho.
me. Now the question is, how long? How long will they keep me like this?
Forever.
I hope so. At least
until
a month.
next episode.
Yeah, at least a month. I'm not breaking nothing.
And that we know of. It could be like other instances, just be like just completely breaking down.
Going to any instance, and it's like, nope.
No, it's just by you existing here is breaking like Kingsmith.
That's right. They're like, we can't have a guy that short. Be like, you're going to break his character, and I'm like, go ahead, break me. I'm fine. I've done everything in the game. I'm fine.
I'm a broken tiny man.
Right. You break me, I'm just gonna be like, cool.
I'll come back stronger.
I'll just be like Jimmy. I'll be like, well, just give me an excuse to play the game again, I guess. It's going from little spotlight to spotlight. So yeah, so that was basically all the news. Clearly, I must do all those achievements small. See, now where's Jimmy Tiny mode?
I don't know. I mean, I've
Somebody's
been Tiny
making
before, but not for an entire playthrough.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I mean.
think you could really do that with photo mode. Like, you'd have to have someone, just set your
Change.
character like that.
Yeah, you have to like create a new character and then be like,
And then
hey,
put in a request.
Yeah, put in a bug report. I'm too big.
Sorry, I'm trying to play through as Tinkerbell, and
I'm.
That's what he said.
Now I'm an actual bee. I'd like to make a formal request. Oh, are you behind me? See, now she's coming over. Anyway. So yeah, kitty cam time. Would you like to come on? Can I pick you up? No, she's not really into it.
like, I don't think so, buddy.
She's like saying like a couple of feet away, like
Not today, human. Not today.
Yeah.
So I sense that you want it, so no.
That's what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you're making that motion to come over to you. So I'm gonna say that can't lead to anything good. My confetti's the same size. I got same size confetti.
Well, I wanna try something here. Just to see.
What's up? You wanna come up now?
Well, that's almost perfect.
You trying to squirt me? Okay, wait, I think I've seen this one before.
There we go.
Oh, here she is. Hey, girl.
Now all we need
wait.
is that.
Yeah, wait, I've seen this.
Also,
The couch.
couch and the doom.
Amazing. Amazing.
You can't maybe not see this now, but she's decided that she's now chasing her tail on top of my
On
chair.
the back of your chair.
She didn't want to be picked up, no. But chasing her
That's
tail on top of my chair, perfectly acceptable.
Perfectly.
Do you want me to help you? Here, there's your tail. You got it? She got me. Okay, so now that Jimmy's back, why am I so loud?
I don't know.
Do I sound loud?
No,
No?
that was me.
The music in the background? What are you doing? What are you doing back here? What are you doing? What are you doing? She's being silly. Anyway, we're all here. It feels like my mic is changing again. But okay, if it's not coming through, that's fine. Let me set up, since we're all here, including Grumpy Welshman. Grumpy Welshman, are you on stream with us? Yes, you are. Haha. I see you. Let's go set up a story mode private team.
Oh, you want to
First
see the raid?
invite people.
Interesting to see your cinematic, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. Of course. Invite to group, invite to group, invite to group, invite to group. And we should get one more person to make it random. We'll take someone in for the first time.
You didn't grab Vollmer.
I didn't grab Vollmer. I thought I did.
They didn't accept then.
Invite failed. Vollmer's already in a group. Gasp. Gasp. I say. J'accuse. Now, there's one time we decided just to run in and just do a New York raid. Just for fun. I think Jimmy was basically just carrying us through the story mode New York raid. And just someone else joined our group. Just someone random. And then they turned the lurker into elite.
Yeah, and they're like, what the hell?
And the person was like, this is the first time I've been in here. And we're like, oh, sorry.
Welcome to Secret World.
Yeah. Whoops. I've never done the New York raid. It's fine. Jimmy can solo the New York raid, so it's fine. Are you ready, Ivan? There you go. All right. A Manhattan exclusion zone.
Private team.
Team.
Private team.
Sign up. Let's go.
It's your ears.
You must increase the power of your gear? What the hell are you talking about?
What did you queue for?
Manhattan exclusion zone. Probably, I don't know. Let me try. Let me try story mode. There we go. I don't know. Apparently not the one I thought I was. Yes, I'll be healer. It's fine.
I'm healer too.
You're healer as well? Good.
Yeah.
I mean, those icons don't matter.
No, it doesn't.
It's like, whose line is it? Is it anyway? The icons don't matter.
You know what? I need to swap an ability, though.
We're counting on you, Grumpy.
Yeah, you're carrying us, right?
Yeah.
I want everyone to try and do the beast skip. Okay?
So if this is Grumpy's first time, we should
try and do the beast skip.
try not to miss stuff. Yeah.
Well, no, I want to intentionally miss stuff. I want to miss the beasts. Surely with only 5 of us, we can do it.
Okay.
I feel like you guys are taking a long time to show up to the...
Oh yeah, no, we're just standing here. Everyone's just following me. Okay.
Follow the.
Alright, so... We're gonna stop at the yellow taxi, okay?
Okay.
I think that's where it is. Yeah, it's a yellow taxi.
I'm having no trouble coming through. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing there. I killed everything.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I was like, what are we skipping? No, Jimmy just already killed it. Okay.
Yeah, but you're gonna stop when you see me, okay?
Okay. There you are. All right.
Okay, so like right here. You guys, we're gonna jump from the taxi up to the other floor.
Okay.
It can take a couple of tries.
Okay.
The clip, and you sometimes will fall down. It's fine. There we go. I got it. It's just like an angle thing.
Oh my gosh.
There, Vollmer got it.
I really fell down.
Vollmer, don't go back that far. Come more towards the north. North. This way, where I am. Because if you walk backwards too much, you'll trigger them.
I don't look like I'm even getting that far above. Oh my gosh. Like, I feel like I'm hitting my head on something. I feel like I'm still, like, large. That's the weird part about being...
Yeah, your watch is probably still...
Oh my god.
So you want to jump, like...
There we go. I got it.
Like, forwards and a little left.
Okay.
So
and it has... You can do it. Come here, little boy. Come here. You got it.
So the...
I have no frame of reference for this. This is so disconcerting.
Okay, where are you?
I fell all the way down to the first floor.
Okay. It's fine. Look, so this side, the right side, and kind of like, you want to aim at a little bit of diagonal, kind of towards the front tire of that car.
Okay.
And I just don't do it, but you know what I'm saying. Like.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's kind of like a sweet spot. See if I can get it again. Oh, there we go.
I just look like
a little bit to the. Oh yeah. Okay, so basically, it's almost straight. Is even easier.
Like straight from here.
Yeah, I think maybe.
I'm usually so like jumps like this.
Well, no, this one's just particularly weird because you are basically hitting your head.
Yeah, and since I don't even see where my head is.
So I think what it is the car has a slope. The car hood has a slope.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you jump correctly, like you're jumping off the lower portion basically, and then not bumping your head as you go through.
I got it. I'm through.
Yay! All right, so then
it just took a while. It just took a while, but we got it.
There you are.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay, so now we go up this ramp, right? And we get to the door, and we didn't trigger the 3 beasts that are usually up here.
Okay.
Because we literally jumped around the trigger. That is the beast skip, which I discovered like, what, 16 years into the game existing or something? I don't think anyone's ever done that to my knowledge before.
That has been in the game forever. They should patch that.
No, well, imagine you have a 10, they're gonna die. You can't stand in that AoE. It's alright. You can just res and walk back up. Although you'll need to do the jump again, or you'll trigger the beast.
Oh, hello. Hi.
Oh, guys. Why does no one, like, no one followed me for some reason? I don't know why. There's a reason I run back that way.
Didn't realize it respawned.
No, there's a second one that flies in.
Oh, okay.
It's not a respawn.
It's just a second one.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make sure Grumpy gets up here.
Oh, we're coming to get you, Grumpy. We're not, don't leave a man behind.
I'll leave the door open for you guys.
Everybody, hey, I don't want you to trigger the. There we go. Yeah, so there'll be more birds like that in the actual raid. When they die, they explode in a giant AoE. You got to make sure you're not in it. Just FYI.
Okay. All right, we're good.
But there's actually lore in here. If it's your first time, it's over this way. Should be back here.
Yep, Filth Guardians number 6. Thank you, Lorehound.
I don't even have Lorehound turned on for ones I already have. I just know where I just know. Bam. Looker time.
Yeah, I don't appear to be getting stuck in things, which is good. I mean, like...
Don't say anything, because you will.
I have to jump sometimes.
Shadow. Run and hide. Run and hide. Or attempt to jump the shadow, maybe. Mwaha. Nope, I missed the time.
Why not? Why not both?
Waffle, what are you doing over there?
It's being chased by something.
Well, they all ran past me.
He was hiding by the cop car. I saw him.
The crevices of the Schwartz Mirage.
You're standing in filth, dude. Get out of it. I know where I'll hide, in the filth. No one will ever suspect someone would hide there.
Hiding in the fire. Generally a good thing. My reticle is huge compared to me right now. It's like a giant white dot following me. Above my head.
Oh.
Whoa.
My game's crashed, but I got the error message.
Okay, so you can just avoid it.
You can crash it for content. That's what that means.
Hide, Ocho, hide!
I made it.
Get in that crack.
I can.
God damn it, I missed jumping the wave. One more chance to jump the wave. One more.
I'm just gonna get right here. Stand in between the rock pile and the street sign.
God damn it. Felt like that one was gonna work, and it did not.
Filth everywhere. I can't say what just came to my head.
And it's dead. I look forward to seeing Tiny Ocho in the Cinnamon.
What? I just got a achievement for something.
Oh, he's normal size. Oh,
no. Aw, scaled up for posterity.
Well, that's no fun. Skip.
So basically what they're showing is that just like if you get on a mount, and it changes your height to like the mount size, they have to change your height in cinematics too.
Yeah.
Proved. And I'm still tiny. Complete the Manhattan Exclusion Zone raid 10 times on story mode.
Wow, this is only your 10th story mode.
Yeah.
Bravo, sir. Bravo. This is year, what, 7? How many of those were with me, though?
Probably all of them. Every single one. Almost certainly every single one of them.
That's awesome. Amazing.
Thank you for carrying me. Oh, he carries all of us. His shoulders are very big.
Yeah. That backpack fits a lot.
Hold a lot of dead bodies in that backpack.
Yeah, this thing can carry a whole bunch of slaps roof of backpack.
Wait a minute. Oh, Waffle, you got a red overflow bag, dude.
I know. I don't have inventory.
Oh my god.
Every time. We are nothing but consistent.
Jesus Christ.
I'll say, Grumpy Welshman, if you want to, like, look
There
around.
goes my game.
He did waste that loot, Bomber. He did. But as Waffle would say, what loot?
What
Whoa.
loot?
What are you talking about?
What red bag?
This is a really cool zone.
Waffle doesn't see the color red. It doesn't show up.
As you can see with the background. I don't see it. It's not there.
Generic background. I was hoping your background was going to be something more embarrassing, really. Like crash a desktop and you see, like, I don't know, some anime.
Just a desktop background of an ottoman.
It's on a loop. This computer, I could care less what's on the background.
Right, just an ottoman.
So, like, I think my background on this computer is still the one that came with it. Like, it's like the HP Omen background.
Wow, okay.
Which is odd for me, because I'm usually, like, a background person. You know?
It's same here. I'm just like, I've been like reinstalling Windows or Linux. I'm like, I'm tired of changing the backgrounds. Just whatever.
Well, I think the HP Omen one is black. Like, it's a black background with just, like, the red.
It's got the
darker
HP
red.
or the Omen logo.
The Omen, like, face, like, kind of like a tribal face logo, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it looks okay, and it's not bright. Right? So, like, I don't know. It's kind of like my version of gray. Like, it doesn't, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. And it's like my work computer as well. So, like, you know, I don't, it's handy to have something that's like more neutral in the background than, say, like an actual active, you know, vibrant desktop. It would be more like distracting. Because I used to spend, like, I would actually make my own wallpapers. Like, I would go like into like Photoshop or something and you know, put together.
I thought you were going to say paint.
No. Well, what was the one?
My own wallpapers? That'd be impressive. Like, this is my background. It's just like a really badly drawn smiley face.
I mean, I could badly draw on almost anything. I'm really bad at drawing, so that's no problem. No, what was it was like Jask something. You guys remember that? Like Paint Shop Pro.
So I know there was Corel Paint.
I want to say it was called Paint Shop Pro. Was like kind of like the shareware version of like a Photoshop. Yeah. Had layers and stuff.
Yeah, back then there was like so many different like Paint, Photoshop kind of programs.
That's still around apparently. Paint Shop Pro 2023. Still a thing. But back in the day, you could get Paint Shop Pro for like a free version of it, basically. But it still had like layers and stuff.
Corel also still exists. Corel Paint,
Corel Draw. Oh my gosh,
Corel
that is.
Draw, yeah.
I remember, I think, installing Corel Draw on OS 2.
Really? Wow. How much is it?
You can test drive it for free. No credit card required.
We got
and then you can buy it with a home loan.
Standard or Essentials? Let's go with.
You can buy it with a home loan, and then it will own your content in perpetuity.
Yeah, it's only $300. It's actually half the price of Photoshop.
We will own.
Not really.
Oh, they got subscription. A one-time price of $550 for the graphic suite.
Or you could just use GIMP.
Yeah, but GIMP is not as like full featured though. It's great as an alternative, but it still has a lot to be improved.
I would have thought it would have improved more over the years. I would think.
It's actually, if you want like drawing affinity products, they're like what $50-$60 each.
Oh yeah,
yeah. If you
I mean, I don't draw. I just photo edit. You know what I mean?
Photo edit, yeah, it's like $50.
Like I collage things or do effects or something.
No, I spelled it wrong, but
I mean, I basically make a thumbnail. Like what, almost once a day.
Yeah, so you do
$70.
thumbnails. Yeah.
This is this photo for Affinity. That's a one-time payment.
That's pretty good.
Say Windows Max 70. That's not bad.
No, that's like 20, 30 years ago price for a piece of software.
Or you can get all three of their products for like $170.
I feel like that price point is one that would have been probably the same, like the late 90s, early 2000s. It probably still would have been the same for like a photo program. It would have been somewhere in that region, like $60 or something. Maybe more. Because you would go to like, Best Buy and it'd be boxes on the shelf, right? And then it'd be like...
So even $60 I think would be cheap for that.
Yeah, so... I'm
just going around.
I guess in that case you have physical distribution, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going around the zone seeing what I could fit inside.
That's what he said. That is what
Did that concrete have consent?
I'm like, there's a mailbox over here.
Oh, you're trying to stuff a mailbox?
Myself into it.
You're trying to stuff a mailbox, Ojo? That's what you want to go with?
Mailbox. Get in there. No, all right.
Wow. Things I didn't think I would see is a bee trying to stuff a mailbox. Washing my hands of it. Washing my hands of it.
So what's Jimmy going to do now? Game. Secret World is dead to him.
You're like, I'm done. I saw everything.
I've now seen a bee stuff a mailbox in the New York Rave. What is there left to see in the game?
Yeah, what else more is there?
I have been consistently breaking the VMC rocket launcher boss. I keep somehow causing him to reset mid-fight. And, like, ask Scoot across the ground to his original position and stand up and
nice.
Out. I don't know why that's happening. But it's happened 2 or 3 times now on Ephemeral. I think it's related to all the Chaos Circles repeatedly knocking him down, but I'm not... I like how Waffle's just, like, browsing key features of an art program on stream.
I'm running around like Arthur, right? He's just like, huh.
Oh, what do you know? Fractal image processing. That's cool.
Brush line stabilization, you don't say.
I could use my brush lines to be stabilized. I have a shaky hand.
Yeah.
You know what I've always wanted is a Wacom tablet. So I could actually, like, draw my shaking lines instead of with a mouse.
Well,
you play that rhythm game?
Osu,
yeah.
Or however you're supposed
I actually broke down and got the Apple Pencil Pro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So do you use that on a tablet or you just use it on like any surface? A tablet. You know what I mean? Like a Wacom tablet is like the
iPad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but can you so does it only work?
It's only for iPad.
I got you. Okay. No, I want because you can get pretty big tablet. I'm saying tablet, but you know what I mean. Like it's not.
I know it. Yeah.
It's not like an Android tablet or something. It's like a pressure sensitive surface to use the thing.
Yeah, because they got the monitors that you can actually draw on too.
Yeah. Like I'm shit at drawing, but I always wanted one. Drawing tablet, yeah. Drawing tablet.
Wait, well, I'll whip this out.
Tech, really.
Yeah, I'm awful. I can my stickmen would lose a contest, but I like the idea of being able to control line placement, by hand as opposed to the mouse. Because sometimes when you're like using the mouse to follow a curve or something, I don't know, something about your wrist or whatever, it can, especially if you're doing a long continuous line, it can get and then also
you get to a certain point where you have to lift up.
And you're like, fuck. You have to undo and do the whole thing again.
Yeah. Or you get to a certain point where you're like, oh, I'm at the end of the mouse pad. I got to lift up and go over.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a certain, seems to be anyways, a certain amount I can do that before it's the wrist just twists too much or something. And you lose.
You're not like those people that do the perfect circles on the chalkboard?
No. There's many reasons why that wouldn't happen for me. Starting with concussions, probably just routinely punching metal and marble surfaces just to see if I can tough up my hands was probably not good for longevity in any kind of fine motor stuff.
Speaking of World of Warcraft, I'm dancing on a mailbox.
Dancing on the mailbox, Addy stuff.
Dance machine.
Yeah, the old classics. Now, I'm not a naked night elf. You can't see it anyway, because get an educational license and save 40%.
Well, I was already out. I left the zone anyways.
Well, he left the zone too, right? Or no? Yeah, no.
Ocho is still in there.
I'm still here.
Are you? I swear to God, I had you look like you left the group to me.
Oh, I may have left the... Did I leave the group?
If you leave the raid group...
Oh, we left the group. We left you by yourself.
Yeah, I left the instance.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You left the New York raid instance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. Like you have now both exited New York raid, so Waffle could be looking at you.
He could be.
I could be. But I'm not.
It's not. Well, on that note, legends, this has been the 0 Point Report, train 95-FTC. You can catch us recording live the first and third Thursday nights of the month when we can, around 9 p.m. Eastern Time, here on the 0 Point Report Twitch channel, where you can also join us and chat with us while we do this show live, or download our show wherever podcasts are found, so you can listen to us on the go. And now we are I gotta change the category. Photo editing, promotional stream. I don't know.
Listen, you've got to make your secret world art with something, right?
Exactly.
It's true. Yeah, you need to have the right tools.
If you got an iPad, use Pixelmate or Procreate.
Jimmy, where can we find you online?
You can find me at jimmytherabbit.com, and I fairly recently revamped all that, so that's now the central spot.
You are quite welcome, Grumpy Welshman. You're quite welcome. Two-Ton Waffle, where can we find you, aside from on these websites?
You can find me at twotonwaffle.com. I got all my stuff is there.
There you go. Yes, perfect use. I was going to say, you could just go to twotonwaffle.com. Show us. I
was very worried. I scrolled down, I saw the Oldly. I'm like,
holy crap.
Dude, that video did really good. That Once Human Only Fish video did really good for me. That thumbnail popped off.
Oh, you used the carp or whatever it is.
I knew what I was doing.
You knew exactly what he was doing. And I'm Ocho. You can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, all links at linktree/BigMikeyOcho. You can get in touch with us by engaging with the show on X Twitter at 0 Point Report, checking out previous shows on our YouTube channel, and joining us on our Discord server, both named the 0 Point Report. So from all of us here at the 0 Point Report, we want to thank you for tuning in and wish you all the best from the secret world. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll catch you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.